My wife was my everything, but my daughter is my new everything. She is the new woman in my life.
Bubbles, I have your gun.
What? Bomb carrier just went up the stairs underneath whatever the water.
I smoke pipe tobacco and I try my best to raise my daughter without a mom. And I play Counter-Strike. And I watch videos of car crashes. That's my life. My brother, he called me up the other day and he said that he wished he could trade his daughter for mine because it's a better one. His daughter has a lot of behavioral problems and I think she may have autism.
Just mute him.
That's what they think. But I definitely would not trade my daughter for a child with autism. Not in a million years or even for $1 million. I think one of the reasons I like watching car accidents so much is because I was in one a few years back. I was a young man back then.
How old are you, man?
I was about 23, I think. I was on the highway. Turned out there was a turn up ahead. I didn't see it. It was like a slight turn to the right, and I went straight into the railing. All because I forgot to slightly turn to the right. It was a 5-degree angle turn, and that's what got me. So it turns out the smallest turns are the ones that get you. Active, I mean, what father would wish ugliness upon their children?
A mean father?
But I'm not going to consider that until she's at least 12. I might have to go soon. I have to give my daughter a massage.
Oh my God, Sean, get the fuck out of here.
Well, I admit it, I'm a weird guy. I watch videos of car crashes, but that's the kind of parenting I'm going to have to do. It's where my heart is. Visited Mexico a few years back when I had a wife, if you can believe that. Dirt all over the streets. Streets were covered with concrete.
Wet cement.
The people there were walking around and talking to each other. There were a lot of people. People would walk over the cement like it was nothing back there. I didn't understand it, but it was just an interesting
bizarre.
My wife almost had 2 kids at the same time because I had strong reproductive traits. And the rest is history, that's what they say. It's history of my life. His story, meaning my story, the rest is my story, as they say. Or they say, my story, mystery, the rest is a mystery to you, because it's my story.
Come on, thank you!
Reddit? Does anybody here go on Reddit? I painted a picture of a dog, and the dog was jumping out of a building. I showed it to my daughter. She told me it was one of her favorite paintings she's ever seen. It was jumping through a window.
Hey, I got
one of those radios.
No.
You know those baby radios?
Fuck! No.
She's not a baby, but keep a radio in her room.
Oh shit, you almost got him.
I can usually hear everything.
Shit!
I can hear her breathing is slowing down to the point that I think she's about to fall asleep.
You don't fall asleep when you think she's dying.
That's how I can tell, and I think that's a pretty interesting thing that you can do with baby radios. Well, first of all,
weird talk.
She's non-verbal.
She's mute?
What does that mean?
I thought you said your daughter was perfect.
I thought you said if she was so messed
Second
up,
of all, she's non-sexual. That's disgusting.
I can't believe you're asking people to be serious.
Inside my mind. That's why I chose it for my avatar to as a representation. The radio that was on a radio station that you could actually listen to babies recorded from many people's homes.
Who would listen to that?
That'd
be pretty fucking creepy.
It wouldn't be a subscription. It would be on normal FM radio. It would be like a genre of music, like R&B.
Flashback.
Or rock and roll. Because you know, I could listen to my daughter breathe for hours over that thing. My internet buddies, we come here often. And I've even introduced them to my family. I met their family. They're a good group of guys. One of them's married twice. He's on his second wife. One of them's he's actually 18. It's pretty young to be hanging out with us. But we met up. He's still in high school. I picked him up after high school that day. Actually, funny story. His parents got a bit worried when he didn't show up at home. Because I picked him up. I guess he didn't tell them that we were going to have a get-together. But we all met up at a hotel. I had a bit of a party in a hotel room for a few days.
It's fucking insane.
We didn't have our laptops, so we couldn't do any gaming.
Wingdings from Microsoft Word?
Ah! Was that your son in the background screaming?
God damn it, Max.
Screaming?
Sorry,
was that your son in the background screaming?
Yo, Sean, shut the fuck up!
It's actually pretty interesting meeting my guy buddies from the net. As I call them, my man friends. Anybody know where's a good place to meet a new wife or a husband?
Christian Mingle.
Problem is, I'm not a Christian.
Yeah, obviously. Because some of the shit you say, man, it's fucking crazy.
What is crazy here? I'm a weird man, I'll give you that.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
One thing I've been doing recently has been going on to websites like Nickelodeon.com. I usually meet, like a lot of people think that this is weird, but I usually add children to my friends list on Facebook that I meet on Nickelodeon, and they have message boards there. But it's nothing weird. I'm just trying to be closer to my daughter because I want to understand children.
Sean, I'm gonna report you, man. I'm seriously gonna report you. This is fucking weird.
It's like really creepy, dude.
I'm gonna go ahead and report you.
Well, a lot of people think it's weird, but it's nothing bad.
I got two older kids, and I can honestly say I've never wanted to get in their head like that.
Well, what can I tell you? Different strokes for different folks. I'm a weird man, I admit it.
And see, that was
This is how I parent my daughter, and this is how I choose to do it.
Hey, you guys, you report people by hitting tab and then up and down on the arrow keys, and then clicking on his name.
What are you gonna report me for? I told you there's nothing sexual about it when I talk to kids.
Oh yeah,
and the internet.
Different strokes for different folks. Wink, wink.
Move it. I don't mean stroking my dick. I mean different strokes, as in some people would like to some people would like to raise their daughter a certain way, as some people like to be stroked differently. It's an analogy.
Yeah, I know what it means, man.
You ever heard of it? Because you seem to think that everything's about stroking dicks.
And I know it's hard, it don't come with a book and shit, but it was just a little creepy. You know what I mean?
I told you I wasn't stroking my dick. I go on there to talk to kids. I add them to friends on Facebook, and it's completely innocent. Sometimes I even message their parents, and I tell them that's what I'm doing. Most of the time, they're okay with it.
We're just assholes on the internet. We're on the other side of the microphone.
I go on the internet for real friendships. I told you I have internet buddies, and we take each other completely seriously.
No, I get that, Sean. You gotta have thick skin, though, dude.
My daughter doesn't go on the internet yet, but I'll put her on there.
See, like that, the phrasing right there was awful.
She doesn't have any friends. One of those meetup websites, an image of her. Maybe make friends. That's it. It would be meant
taking
for
his time
other
too.
kids
He's
to
just
come
chilling.
Because I'm usually not home, so she's pretty lonely. A parent, not a kid, or a kid who lives in the neighborhood who could walk. They could probably read the profile and stop by and visit. We were all raised as asexuals. Obviously that didn't work out for myself, as I had a daughter. I think one thing that will surprise you about my daughter is she actually is really independent for her age.
Everything about your daughter is fucking
How old's your daughter, man?
She is nonverbal, but she is very independent. I told you she's 4. Because most days he wasn't in the server when you said that.
Yo,
that's why she gets lonely.
Down.
Do you guys ever see that car crash video in which basically family's driving along and then a brick comes flying off a truck and into the window?
That's the one. Never saw that one, no.
The wife died.
No, that's good, Sean. Shut up, man.
I thought that one was pretty interesting. My wife didn't have to die because my daughter chose me.
It doesn't make any fucking sense, dude.
I think my wife actually met a guy on Craigslist ads. That's why I thought I might put my daughter on it. It's one of the reasons. I'm not in a good time in my life.
Fuck you.
I'll reveal that to you.
You should have
Reason
died,
number 1. My wife left me. I think we've gone over that.
I can't believe how long I stayed alive.
I know.
I don't have any good playmates for my daughter, and I can't figure out what to do.
Have you tried Craigslist?
Like, I had to put a fake age because they wouldn't allow under 18.
No, I would say honestly,
showed up.
if I would go ahead and
my daughter if anybody came to the house during the day.
in all sincerity, I would say
Nobody came, and I was up for like 2 months on OkCupid. I mean, probably it was false advertising. Like I couldn't put under 18. I had to put 18. Had to lie. But I think it might work on Craigslist because there I can put that she is a 4-year-old.
Daycare, dude. Shut the fuck up. Yeah, he said some pretty fucked up shit.
There's some Craigslist. Who the fuck would put their kid on Craigslist?
Can you explain to me what exactly is your problem with putting the kid on Craigslist? I want you to. But if she
comes up and missing on like a fucking milk carton, hey, I mean that's all you.
What do you mean she's gonna be missing? She's at my house. She's in her room. I keep the doors locked.
I love you, Sean.
So,
I love Sean too. I mean, he's great.
What's your negativity about when it comes to my idea for getting my daughter a playmate?
I just don't
ideas. What do you think is the way I should do it?
Daycare.
Sean, what's your idea for how old do you want your playmate to be?
Daycare costs money. Well, I just want to get somebody to come over, bring their kid or a kid in the neighborhood who's reading Craigslist could come over